Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now firstly, I want to preface this with the fact that everything that I'm going to discuss in this video is alleged. I don't know for a fact that these things have happened, but personally I do believe them to be true. So the question is, what on earth is going on with CineStill? Well, a few days ago, a friend of mine sent me a link to a Reddit thread. Now, in this thread, a 23-year-old film reseller who is just working from his one-bedroom apartment shared the fact that he was allegedly being intimidated by CineStill because he had been selling a film stock called Reflex Lab 800 on eBay, Etsy and Shopify back in May. Now, CineStill had allegedly approached all of those platforms claiming that the seller had violated their trademarks, and specifically for eBay, they'd said that your listing was reported by the rights owner listed below as a counterfeit item. Now, at this time, CineStill were correcting this because Reflex was marketing and packaging its product as 800T. And this is where we get to the crux of the matter. I don't know how, but somehow CineStill has managed to trademark 800T. Now, how they've managed to do that is very interesting because, as far as I'm aware, and from what I've read since finding this out, descriptors and specification designators cannot be registered as trademarks. Now, 800T is exactly that. It's describing an 800 speed tungsten balanced film stock. Now, CineStill also allegedly responded with this. Using any variation of our trademarks that benefits from their goodwill constitutes an infringement, i.e. 800 tungsten, 800T, T800, etc. It can't even be similar. This is just the process of protecting against counterfeit goods and not a reflection on you. Like that makes it all right then. Now, going back to the Reddit author himself, he contacted Reflex or whatever their name is, who told him that everything was okay as they'd changed their packaging. The author therefore decided to relist the products and was then contacted by eBay with a final warning because the package stated that the film stock is an 800 tungsten stock, which eBay felt infringed on CineStill's trademark. He contacted Reflex again, who told him that CineStill had allegedly contacted all of its listed dealers or shops in the USA and warned them about selling this film stock. Now, the author has since stopped selling the stock just to save the hassle, but he shared that he did this because he felt intimidated by the actions of CineStill, and that he was upset that eBay had simply acted on the report by CineStill without actually contacting him first to discuss this. Now, through a little bit more searching on the internet, I found a couple more threads on Reddit, and I also found a blog post from a company called Cat Labs. Now, Cat Labs have actually allegedly been sued by CineStill, which all shows a similar pattern of behaviour. I will link all of the links that I've mentioned down in the description below. Now, firstly, I just want to say that I completely agree with trademarking and protecting your assets. It's absolutely necessary, and if someone was calling a product CineStill or selling a film stock called BWXX, for example, then I wouldn't have an issue with it at all. However, if any or all of this is true, then I'm really, really disappointed by the actions taken by CineStill, and for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's just outright bullying. Using your size and your bankroll to intimidate small film resellers is just a dick move. It's not nice, and even if I agreed with the supposed trademark infringement, there are ways to go around this. However, my main issue is that I don't agree with the trademark infringement. I don't get how CineStill have managed to trademark 800T, but even so, 800 tungsten isn't the same as 800T. Also, by their means, T800 is the same. T800 is the Terminator, so I don't know why they'd even worry about that one. Furthermore, CineStill's 800T isn't even their own original product. It's widely known that 800T is just repurposed and repackaged Kodak Vision 3 500T motion picture film with the remjet removed in order to allow C41 processing. The only reason why it's an 800 speed film is because of the removal of the remjet layer, so they'd be calling it 500T anyway. They're essentially just resellers themselves. All they do is they do a little bit of production work before selling the product. Now, going back to Cat Labs, thankfully they had their own lawyer, and he replied to the suit telling CineStill to, and I quote, "Get lost and warned them that this action of interfering with another company's business is grounds of legal action against them. Now, thankfully, they never heard back from CineStill, but there is definitely some questionable business practices being carried out if this is true. Now, I did a quick search on YouTube and on TikTok and on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now, but I couldn't actually find that much information on this, which is why I've done this video, because I thought I would share this information with you guys, because if it is true, people need to know about this. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Do you think that it's true? Do you think that CineStill have got a point? Do you agree with the resellers? What are your thoughts? Just a quick video, like I said, I just thought that this was something that is happening that we should be talking about. Thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.